Hey guys, in this video, we are going to talk about the Throwdown pack. Is it going to be equal market value? And the collector score. But mainly this pack. Now crack the algorithm. I know the collector score. We all know the collector score. They've got a blog written about it. Now, I correlated space algorithms and advanced mathematics and I figured it all out. Quantum maths? This is Top Shot. We buy the rumor, not the facts. Let's get into it. That's my line. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Look at this. Dingaling has got 400,000 collector score points. I don't have that many. I think I had 800 and something. But today we're going to talk about everything you need to know about the Throwdown pack. Is it going to be worth equal market value? What you should look out for, strategy as well, and a little bit of collector score, which Reggie is keen to talk about. Now, what kicked a lot of this equal market value talk off was Own the Moment sent out a tweet saying they've been crunching some numbers and they estimate a lot of these moments in the Throwdown pack are going to be worth $90. And there was a bit of a poll, and I've seen a couple of these. Are they going to be worth more than $90, above $90? And I've seen a couple of these, and they're all pretty much evenly split, where some people think they're going to be equal market, some people think they're going to be more, and a lot of people think they're going to be less. So what I'm going to do is break down evidence so you can make informed decisions on whether you want the Throwdown pack or you just want your rebound pack if you're so qualified. So let's get into that. So we got the Throwdown pack. We need 220 collector score points to qualify. In this pack, we're going to get one rare Throwdown, minted to 1800, and 5 common base sets, the best of which we'll go through in a little bit. We've got 76,000 packs and 75,000 rebound packs. So that's a 50-50 chance if you're eligible for a rare pack. They're pretty good odds. Moving on. Would have been nice for me if collector score is also in our profile page. Up here you can see the total moments and set progress and all sorts of other stuff. Hopefully in future the collector score is there. So before these pack drops basically become live, we know where we stand as opposed to a snapshot being taken and then been told about it afterwards. Throwdown packs. There was actually a Throwdown pack in Series 1 if you didn't already know. Only minted to 275. Obviously, everything in Series 1 was minted less. So this doesn't really give us a good bearing on price. The lowest price there is $640. If you got that, obviously you'd be very happy. But this isn't a good metric to measure against, so let's keep looking. MGLE also had Series 1 and Series 2 rare packs. Series 1 minted to $299. Not bad, the lowest of which is $260. Series 2 minted to $499. Again, not bad, but not $1,800, the lowest of which is $133. The closest set I think we have are the Rising Stars and the All-Stars packs, which are 2021 in mint size. The lowest value of which are Rudy Gobert and Keldon Johnson, who is also in this Throwdown pack as a Throwdown. Lowest price, $130. So I think if you got $130 in your pack and 6 commons on top of that, that's not too bad, despite the floor of the common base at the moment, which we'll go through in a bit. But these, I think, is the closest set that we have to measure against for the market value. I mentioned that a lot of these moments, some people think they're going to be less than equal value. Some people think they're going to be more. The reality is probably both, and it depends on who you get. There's 45 moments in here in the Throwdown set, but there's also 6 others that aren't released in this drop. Theoretically, that means we're going to have challenges, which means these moments should have utility, which means they should drive up value. I've mentioned more than once with my Nikola Jokic, when I got an All-Star pack, that he was at his most valuable the day he dropped. So what happened is the first person listed him for an exorbitant amount, and you can see it here at about $1,900, and he went down, down, down. On the first day, he went from $1,000 or more than $1,000, $1,100, and then more and more people were listing and undercutting, and he went all the way down to $475 on the day. Granted, this is during the All-Star break, it's all the rage, it's new and all this sort of stuff. And then he overcorrected back to the $640 mark and then leveled back down and moved with the rest of the market. and he stayed for a good time at about $350, had a little bit of a spike later, and ever since then he's declined along with the market until his current position at being at 275. So he went all the way to where he was on that first day, down to where he is now at 275. Because the challenges were over, he lost utility, and now it's just a rare moment that's floating in the marketplace, and the market is fairly unforgiving to our opinions. With that in mind, we've got all these moments. Now, if you get any of the following, I think you're in good hands. This Miles Bridges, just because it's just filthy good, and he's a human highlight at this point. James Wiseman, you got a rookie moment in this pack, so I think that'll add some utility. Unfortunately, he's injured, so that'll downplay a little bit of his value. Maybe I'm just being subjectively, I favor this Golden State moment. Kawhi Leonard, he is one of the top 10 liquid players in NBA Top Shot, despite what you think about the Clippers. And speaking of Clippers, we've also got Paul George, which is also a pretty damn good dunk, despite what you think of him. Now, if you get this Jama out, you're laughing, because this is absolute highlight. And, I mean, look how high he is. It's a hell of a throwdown. So if you get this one, you're in good hands. Anthony Edwards, this is not his best moment of the season. I think his best moment of the season was in the Rising Stars pack. But, it's Anthony Edwards. He's a rookie. He's at least runner-up for the Rookie of the Year this year. So this is a good one to get, definitely. Zion, obvious reasons. If you get this alley-oop from Zion, you are okay. Ben Simmons, going to go deep in the playoffs, or at least to the conference semifinals. So if you get Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid, I think you are in good hands. And De'Aaron Fox, this is a really good moment. This was practically one that sealed the game against the Pacers. So a really good throwdown. Good moment during the game as well. And this Russell Westbrook is actually pretty good, especially his form at the moment. He has been on fire and setting records for triple-doubles. He's about to overtake Oscar Robertson for the most all-time. So with that momentum as well, if you get Russell Westbrook, you are definitely happy. That being said, there's a lot of other moments that you don't necessarily want. I mentioned Keldon Johnson. Others will have varying value, very hard. Mo Bamba, I doubt he's going to get like the most. Isaiah Stewart, another rookie. Caleb Martin, another Charlotte Hornet. Jeff Green of Brooklyn, that maybe he's okay. Cam Reddish. John Collins is a good dunk off the backboard as well from Trae Young. So I think there's a lot of good moments here. At their worst, maybe you get some that go below equal value. But if you get any of the ones that I previously mentioned, you're above equal value easily, I think. Now, on top of all this, we've got the base moments. And what's interesting about this is we've got 15 number ones in these base set Series 2 moments. Notably, Brandon Ingram, and even more notably, the LeBron James number one is in this pack, the brand new block moment. So if you get any of these moments, there's also some LaMelos, not many, but there's LaMelo rookie moments. That's worth 1,500. There's James Wiseman. He's in there. He's rookie, 180. There's Anthony Edwards again, another rookie triple badge, $680. There's Emmanuel Quickley, 158. Cole Anthony, 144. The LeBron Brock, which we just mentioned. So there's plenty of value. I mean, there's not many of them. I mean, sometimes there's as little as 10 of those moments, but there is value in there. And there's all more Currys, Kyries, Hardens, Durants, LeBrons, all these liquid players in these base set moments coming out as well. So if this pack doesn't have equal value, it will be the first, to my knowledge, at least since January, where a pack didn't meet equal value, which is interesting. So I think a lot of these packs are going to make equal value, and some of them might not. We could all be completely wrong, and they all make equal value. I don't see a scenario at all where I see none of these packs making equal value. You get Zion, you're making it. I mean, what are we doing here? So I'm not so down as many people are on this pack drop, but you've also got to risk it to get the biscuit to a certain extent. So I'm all in on trying to get this pack. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get the rebound pack. I haven't had much luck other than the pre-registers and all that sort of stuff. But I have been getting, obviously, rebound packs and things. So knowing my luck, I'll probably get that. But I am going to aim for the rare pack because I think, maybe I'm just always positive, but I think it would be worth it. Is it my turn yet? No. Get lost. Throwdown time. Now, I'm not going to talk about collector score too much. It's its first iteration.
I will.
And
move over.
All right, now let's get into the collector score. I Oh man, this blog does have everything you need to know. Son of a Joe Ingles. Oi, don't trash Joe Ingles. I'd sell him. We don't sell Joe Ingles.
Whatever.
Unless he's a challenge reward, in which case, yeah, we do sell him. Don't go buy Plumlee, loser. Now, I don't want to go over collector score too much. You've probably seen all the point system on Series 1 moments and Series 2 moments. I've seen a lot of reaction to these. There's no utility on badges. There's no real reward for the challenge moments that you're holding if you've done the challenge, especially when you compare the people that did the challenge or people that bought the challenge reward in the marketplace. And there's no utility on badges as well. There's some interesting points I've seen out there on Twitter. There's much more being debated. I thought also there might be some sort of accumulative score. So the longer you hold a moment, that moment could accumulate points every week or something like that, for example. But either way, this is the first iteration, and they have specified that very clearly and in bold that this will change. They probably want our feedback, then they can change it for the upcoming holo icon drop, which will happen. The marketplace has been down quite a lot today, down as in value. The floor dropped. I've seen a lot of $3 moments today. I think my account's down like 17%, but I barely looked at it. But interestingly, we saw this with the holo icon drop last time. People were selling off moments, presumably to make space for Dapper, which in reality, if you've been watching this channel, you should have been preparing for this for weeks now. Having the Dapper, I was aiming to have $230 of Dapper, which I did, for this drop specifically for weeks. I could have bought 20 curries, but instead I wanted to have Dapper for this drop just to give me a chance to get a Zion or someone like that, because that would be unreal. And obviously there's number ones out there somewhere and someone's got to get them. I compared these pack numbers to the previous drops. So for holo and MGLE, you needed 15 moments or some marketplace spend and some marketplace spend. This time, if you calculate the floor of the marketplace, which I've set at $4 instead of some of the few that have been at $3, times the 19 moments that you need in points to make up for this eligibility, that would equal $76 for a new user, theoretically, 2 days ago, that could have bought up on the marketplace and been eligible for this pack drop. Or 3 rares in Series 2, for example. No marketplace spend was acknowledged in this one. Again, interesting to see if they adjust that moving forward. So, back to my Jokic. What's the strategy here? If you like any of these moments and you really want them, and you don't get him in a pack, then wait. Wait till they lose their utility. Wait till all the challenges are finished and you'll be able to pick him up for cheaper, unless something happens in the climate or the ecosystem that we don't know about yet, like they go off for 60 in the NBA Finals. If you get a pack, a rare pack, and you want to liquidate that pack, identify the wave. So is it like Jokic and it starts high and people are selling and it's going down, or does it start low and the floor is going up? Identify that wave. Don't be in a rush, but also when you do sense an opportunity based on your goals, take it, like I did with Jokic. Because when I got $600 for Jokic or whatever it was, that gave me flexibility for the months to come to play, have fun, and make videos about on this very channel. Now, you can also use that Dapper or that adaptability to buy the moment or player that you actually want. So you might swap Keldon Johnson for a guy you really like, Miles Bridges, something like that. So it depends on your strategy. If you don't get the main pack and you just get the rebound pack, wait for the low tides. Try and identify when, like Jokic, he was undervalued before that correction and his market value. So again, he went from, $1,000, 1,100, all the way down to a couple of hundred. So if you can identify the floor while it's happening, then you may find yourself grabbing a bargain. And also the other option is you can wait for them to lose their utility, wait for the challenges to be finished, and then you can pick it up later. Now, if you're going for the challenge, you again have to identify the wave and try and get the bargains when you can. We will likely have a challenge, hopefully, announced sort of during the drop or just after, and it will just magically appear and Twitter will light up. There's at least 5 challenges worth here, so it might be like MGLE where you're holding some moments that don't have utility yet, but they will in future. We likely won't have all the challenges drop at once. We don't know yet. It'll just happen, and then Twitter will light up, and then we all react to it, basically. So they're my strategies based on the scenarios that could occur. Either way, just make sure you identify whether these moments are overvalued or undervalued, and then remember they tend to overcorrect and then find their market value usually by the next day. Now, we're probably going to have cooldowns as well, so remember, don't go for the lowest ask all the time. Go for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th down at least, and make sure you don't get a fake cool off. It's going to be a hot marketplace, especially with a lot of these base moments dropping as well. People will be looking out for these liquid players, the LeBrons, the Currys, and so on. And I'll probably be one of them. So good luck tomorrow. I wish you all the best of luck. These are my takes on this pack drop. I'm hoping I get one. And if it's a guy I don't like, I might just probably liquidate him. If you are doing the challenge, make sure you have Twitter notifications on so you get the news on whichever challenge drops first. There are some cool challenge rewards. Some of them not quite as cool as the moments that are actually in the pack, like the ones we've already gone through, but Blake Griffin, Zach LaVine, Hamidou Diallo, Anthony Simons, Derek Jones Jr., and Donovan Mitchell are presumably rewards for future challenges that we don't know about at the time of recording. So I wish you all the best of luck. I'm all in. I hope I get a rare pack. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I'm all in. I'll see you in the next episode. See ya. What'd you think of Reggie? He was pretty annoying, eh? Loser.